TV. Oh, there's a little bit of an echo in here. I don't know how that's gonna come out on the live, but welcome. Um, San Miguel TV is back. Let me go right there. Let me see what we got in the background. That's fine. All right, another live. You're getting a Mother's Day special, San Miguel TV. This is an interesting one here. As you guys can see, the title, whoever comes on later. I know it's a little early. I know people got their Mother's Day things going on, so it's not going to be a lot of people on the live audience, which is fine. There might be some people, though. It's pretty early. Let me share this real quick. I don't know why it's not coming up as an option, but if I could get this shared on Facebook real quick. Welcome. Give me a second. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Trying to see if I can share this right now, but it looks like it's not giving me the option. But all right, y'all. So here's what we're talking about today. Sunday, May 12th. Nice little 75 degrees right now. It's feeling really nice. It's not even that sunny. It's actually feeling good, man. Feeling good. How you doing, good people? What's good people? Yo, there was a troll, man. Now, some people, y'all might have come across this cat, this troll. I want y'all to listen. I'm sure he's listening because he be coming on my shit, but he won't talk sometimes. That's Warriors, aka Trolls. I'm sure he got his notifications on because I just deleted the app that I was talking to dude on. So what's up, man? What's up, Brooklyn Outlaw? But he'll watch this whenever he watches this. He's a troll, but I might as well do content on this since this was ongoing. So there is somebody that's been trolling, commenting on my live, on my videos and everything, and he's always the one negative person. If not, he's like 1 out of 2, because there's Yashikar and shit from OKC that sometimes will comment as an ICGJC believer. So these people are supposed to be a representation of the ICGJC because they believe in the ICGJC, but they might be in the world where they'll still feel that they can talk to you because they're not in their church anymore. So they can't go to class. Some rules don't apply to them. So they feel, okay, yeah, so I could contact the Antichrist and the rebels. And that's what I thought this guy was doing. Now I'm not too sure if he even really believes in the ICGJC. But I'm going to say that I think that he does because he was, I don't know, like what else would you be doing on my comment section? And he started this whole thing, where he's like commenting as if like he's cool. So I could tell when somebody's trolling is how they easily just change from, trying to be nice and cool with you, and then they'll be like, oh, you're lying. And it's like, in the same comment section. What's up, A Sharp? Their own cult members don't even want them. Yo, it's weird though, so watch for this cat. I'm not gonna block him because I want the comments to be up. I know he's been going back and forth with Need to Be Free. He's been going back and forth with Robert, I forget his name, man. He used to be in the damn ICGJC cult too. Serpico, what's up? Shout out to, oh, okay, you see that's him right there. That's him right there. What's good, Serpico? So yeah, I was waiting for somebody to have a weird comment, and that's the dude right there. You just exposed yourself. Thank you. So this guy believes, like, he was trying to argue with me about the ICGJC. I give him my email, which is on my channel. If you want to contact me and come on the live, people come on the live. It's not like I'm hard to find or hard to contact. You could find me, and that was another was pretty much he was trying to come on my live, but he wanted to get paid. So he said, I'm not doing this for free. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. You come, you know, people that come on social media like YouTube and they don't have a photo on their profile that looks valid, then, you know, it's like, bro, you don't even have like a thumbnail, like anything. Just put up any photo. Like, who are you? Why you have to come with this fake account, this trolling account, you know, and not represent who you are? If you're somebody that's outspoken, you know, about the ICGJC or about what you believe in, then you're gonna have videos about that, you know, and people will know you. Why would I pay somebody that I don't even know who the fuck you are? You're gonna take my money and run, is what you're gonna do, you know? So that's why I was trying to, since I knew he was a troll, I was like, oh yeah, I'll pay you. I was thinking about saying, I'll pay you, come on my live and I'll pay you after. But this guy is trolling, so, you know, he's trying to get money. He's trying to, I don't know, it's crazy. And so, you know, weeks go by, I put up more videos, and he's always commenting on the ICGJC videos. And he'll get on people's comments that are talking about me or saying or supporting me. He'll go in the comment section there and, you know, troll them. So he's just trolling, you know, just starting drama. A drama, like, chasing dude is what this dude was. So whatever, I gave him my email address. I'm like, bro, you want to come on my live? So he was like, yeah, I'll come on your live. Another red flag that he's probably not down with the ICGJC. People in the ICGJC don't go on lives. So I got all the, you know, so many flags now coming up that this guy is not who he's portraying himself to be, which is what a troll is. You're acting like you're somebody else online, and you're just trying to get a reaction, you know, from people. So, all right, I guess this is the reaction right here. Let's talk about it. But yeah, shout out to A Sharp, Brooklyn Outlaw in the house. Big super shout out to A Sharp, actually. You know, I got a good following. It's small, but it's like, that's because I'm not trying to impose fear on y'all to come on San Miguel TV, or else you're gonna die in a car accident on the I-75. I don't know. Like, you know, like, anybody can make claims like that, and people they won't care. So why would you need to worry about what I'm telling people or what I'm saying on my live? Look at the claims Tazadakia makes. They're all connected to you losing your life or going to hell. That fucks with your spirituality and fucks with your mind. I'm not doing any of that thing. I don't even debate certain things that this guy keeps talking about. Oh, you know, he don't believe in God. Sam Miguel don't believe in God. So he'll put that in the comment section as if, because I'm not convinced that there's a God, that you shouldn't be listening to what I have to say about the ICGJC. I'm not even talking, a lot of times I'm not even talking about this, you know, theism topic. We could, but it's not important to me, because there's people that believe in God that I don't feel is a threat. They don't bother me. That's fine. Let people do what they want to do. And that's where I stand with this homosexuality thing. Like, when it comes to this guy, that doesn't bother me at all. How do I feel about what they do? Would I do it? No. It's actually kind of grosses me out, you know, because it's like, even with any of my you know, with my wife, any of them, I never had the urge to say, you know what, baby, why don't you turn around? I got an idea. This is not my style. That's your style. You know, you keep that in your personal private business. We don't need to be talking about that. Here he is again. It's the same guy, Serpicos Charles. He never has a photo. He has one simple name, Charles Serpico, Trolls, Warriors. It's never, you know, like, that's him right there for sure. All the red flags. So this cat right here comes on. Well, I mean, it sounds like this is the same dude, Charles. Definitely Serpico, because of the sexual content of his comment. This guy is a freak. Like, Come to find out, this guy likes me or some shit. But he's arguing about the ICGJC, so he's torn about San Miguel or the ICGJC. ICGJC is gonna condemn my lifestyle. Because after I gave him a fake dummy number, I downloaded an app and gave him a fake dummy number in the email that he sent me. That's all I sent. And he responds with his number. And I'm like, I gave you my number, bro. You could have just called me, you know, because that's coming through the app. He's the only one that's going to be messaging me or contacting me. So I knew who he was going to be immediately. But I'm like, this cat just likes to get around shit. He's never like direct. Everything is, wait a minute. Don't you believe in this? And it's like, all I asked you is, don't you know like basic things about the ICGJC? So, but this is when we got on the phone. Yo, when we got on the phone and I heard him talk, I'm like, this guy's gay. This guy's gay. There's no doubt about it. Sometimes there's accents that confuse me and they sound a little bit like Cali and shit. They could sound a little bit, I don't know, weird. Like Snoop and people, they sound a little weird. Kendrick, like their voices, like, and then along with their voice, they got like this weird way of, I don't know, man, dragging. You know how gay people like drag their words out and shit, like oh my god, like that, you know. He was talking like that, and I was like, you know, it sounded very natural. And then, you know, we get into these discussions. I'm asking him, I'm like, okay, you're gonna come on? I'm like, are you seriously gonna come on? Because everybody would have heard it. He has no intentions of coming on. You know what I mean? No intentions of coming on at all. Booty burn. Damn, almost got you. So this dude is making you lose your mind. You see, that's him right there. No, this is great content to laugh at you about. You know, you're a nobody, a faceless person that you can't get to me to the point where I'm losing my mind. Like I can't, I knew exactly what was going on, man. And I gave you a dummy number, and I sent you a link that you clicked on. You shouldn't have clicked that link, nigga. You shouldn't have clicked that link, because I got mad shit on you, bro. You don't even know I got your whole IP address. You need to chill, bro. I know where you at, OKC, okay? Bro, so anyways, this cat was talking about getting on my live. I sent him the link. He called me like 45 times last night, bro, when I was knocked out. And you know, since it's an app, I don't get like messages. Like that's not my phone number. So if anybody needs to contact, I don't gotta worry about that. Yo, so this is an opportunity to shame, you know, people like this that waste time, like as if they're getting paid or something. Like, bro, and they feel accomplished because they wasted somebody else's time when it's really, they're wasting their own time. And I'm using this to make content, you know, and all of that, which I know people that follow my channel are gonna enjoy this story. There's more. So yeah, sounds obsessed with you. Yeah, dude was one of the first people to comment on my videos. Very weird. So he sounds like he's torn between, like he's losing his mind between, you know, he finds me I don't know, interesting, appealing, attractive. This dude's in love with me or something. Damn, I didn't know I had followers like that. But he's also conflicted because he's got to follow Tazatakia. He might have been in love with him too. Yo, weird shit. So the ICGJC has some characters out there, man, for sure. And, you know, this is like weird, bro. Like, I don't understand how you can, you know, live the lifestyle that you're living and claim to follow the ICGJC and the Bible. So yeah, it's very funny. It's entertaining, and you know, I got to take this opportunity to just tell y'all about this, because you know, give a thumbs up and all of that. Show some love on this joint. You know, y'all could support San Miguel many different ways. But yeah, man, just, you know, I put all the info in the contact, how you can reach out to me and support me, because I'm going to do more of the walking live streams where I can, like, you know, hold the, but it has to be steady, man. I don't want to do that to y'all. Y'all going to catch seizures and shit watching my shit. Yeah, it's Charles, and it's also, he changed it because he got found out as, what was the first message? Serpico. I'm pretty sure that was him too, because I never seen that name on here before. Like, that's red flags. He's talking crazy, talking weird, and if I never seen your name on this shit before, it's like, you know, it's usually, I usually don't get that many people that are, you know, that I've never seen before, you know, unless I'm doing some different type of content. But when I'm doing ICGJC content, I know who everybody is for the most part, and they don't talk like this cat talks. But he's finally in the live stream, but he refuses to come on as warriors or trolls. That's how the name will come up. You'll see him in my comment section. I'm gonna keep him up because, you know, like, I'll be like, yo, come live. And he'd be like, all right, no doubt. I'm like, I'm setting it up, 9:30, all right, no doubt. I set it up, and then he's like, yo, man, I'm working. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, bro, I'm working till 10. And I was like, okay, but it's a Sabbath. It's a Sabbath. He's like, yeah, you know, I have my own business. But I'm like, so you don't have to work on the Sabbath, but you choose to work on the Sabbath. And then he's like, you know what, you're right, man. Let's do the live tomorrow. Another red flag. Like, this is like, he's realizing along the way that he's fucking up. So I wonder how much he even knows about the ICGJC. It's like, this is weird. I mean, but if he's gay, breaking the Sabbath is nothing to him. But yeah, give it a thumbs up, man. Let me get all that love. We'll get more people in here and shit. That's I want to get a real ICGJC believer. You know what I mean? So, you know, if there's a real one that could come on the live, that'd be like real interesting. Yeah, but this cat, I knew if I got him on the live, he was gonna do what he was already doing. I'll ask him about the H1N1 prophecy. I don't know. That's not up to me. It's not that. I'm like, what are you talking about? You follow Tazadakia, you should follow what he says. Well, you know, the Lord, King David, and the Lord did King David. And I'm like, damn, son. Like, you think Tazadakia is King David? Like, Tazadakia is not King David. You can't compare Tazadakia to a king, let alone King David. Who, you know, I guess that's the thing with King David. It's like, God supposedly loved him so much. It was like such a close relationship that that's how this guy thinks about God and Tazadakia, because he's probably in love with Tazadakia, but, you know, so his God has to be in love with Tazadakia too, because he's in love with Tazadakia. Tazadakia was the most evil person I've ever met in my life. There's people that have never met Tazadakia and never been in the ICGJC that will listen to this guy for 2 minutes and say, this guy's a piece of shit. This guy's a narcissistic sociopath, pretty much. What up, Illuminati? Ms. Baker, welcome back. Yeah, everybody. You know, dude is mad as hell, bro. He's so mad, bro. Those emotions that you have are out of control. Like, this dude is, and then the logic is crazy, you know? Like, he'll go from, all right, I'm coming on tonight, to, you know what, it's the Sabbath, never mind, I'll come on tomorrow, to, I never said that I would come live. That doesn't make sense. The whole premise of the argument is that you said you were going to come live. Why would you say, you know what, never mind, I'm not going to come live because it's a Sabbath, and then say, I never said I would come live? These things don't logically follow each other. You know, when you follow logic, that's not how it works, man. His mind is so fucked up. He's an ICGJC believer coming on San Miguel TV, which is supposed to be a no-no. Like, don't you know that? How long have you been following Tazadakia? Even if you've just started following him and you come on my channel and you really watch my videos and not just comment, you would know all the things that he said that didn't come to pass. It's that simple, my friends. Give it a thumbs up. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to San Miguel TV. Yeah, there was a dude, a gay Hebrew Israelite from Cali that kept coming on my live stream. Well, he came on a few times, and I let him come on one time, like real quick. I think it was at the end of my DNA results, right? And I was wondering if it was him, but I'm like, it don't really sound like him. But I guess that could be a possibility. I don't know. Because these cats know how to mask their voice and make it masculine for a while, and then change it to feminine whenever they want to. So I don't know. But anyways, there's gay people in the Hebrew Israelite community. There are gay men that be on the low in the Hebrew Israelite community. So I wouldn't doubt if this guy really supports Tazadakia and all of that stuff. I'm trustly entertained. Now y'all are stupid. Yeah. You know, no commas, no periods, just run-on sentences. The way he spoke was like, he sounded like an uneducated BLM homosexual. That's how he sounded from the South, you know. Yeah, it's weird, man. Or Midwest, whatever, man. He had an accent, and that shit was heavy. He was pronouncing words all, you know, I'm like, oh, red flag. So yeah, this cat is trolling like a motherfucker. You know, a person that does that, they're not gonna be like, oh, I can't go on San Miguel TV. You're just gonna do it all. So the fear must be completely gone, man. I know, like, imagine how much you wrestle with yourself mentally when you have to believe that homosexuality is wrong, and you know that that's how you get down. But it's good content, you know. I can make fun of how you spell. You know, I bet you even if you try to spell your with a Y, you're still gonna spell it wrong. I bet you. Write it out correctly. You're dumb. I want to see how you spell. It's a spell check right here. You got to step it up, man. This is low level, bottom of the fucking barrel shit right here. Like, you're gonna represent the ICGJC. You're gonna represent yourself, but you don't represent yourself. He snaps fingers. He's the type of guy to like join a karate school with 5th graders. There you go. That's how you spell it. Spell it correctly. You know, he'll join karate classes with a bunch of 5th graders and beat them up. He'll beat them up and think that, you know, he'll start thinking like, yeah, I'm dope, man. I'm the man. That's the type of cat this cat is right here. He's the type of grown-ass man that would join a karate school of 5th graders and beats them up. Charles, go back to sleep and start over. Press the reset button. That's good too. But it's crazy, man. It's funny. Black Hebrew Israelites are idiots, and I say that as a black man. Yep. So you gotta watch out for these cats. These are people that are upset, affiliated with the ICGJC. You know, imagine believing in the ICGJC at this point in your life, at this point where the ICGJC is so irrelevant that people don't even know about them like that. Like my focus right now is like not getting other people's attention that don't know about it and like, yo, look what happened. It's not like that. My focus is now trying to get to the minds of the people that are in there by making good rebuttals and putting out good information and arguments that can have these cats' mind spinning. Like this cat trolls Mr. Warriors, Charles, all his nicknames, because he can be at one point, you know, he has all these characters. If he's living in the closet, he has to create a character that he can be while he's out in the public, you know, among society, if he has, you know, if he's trying to hide. And that's such a, how can I can't live like that. Like, you got to remember all your lies. All your lies. Like, I'm, you know, I don't want to have to live life having to remember a lie so I can continue this lie. Like, bro, what a horrible way to live. You know, if you're gay, be openly gay. And, you know, what are you going to do, man? I watched a movie called They, Them. I didn't know this shit was so woke, man. What a horrible movie. Woke as hell. LGBTQ friendly. you know, that they, them. I thought it was something else, like they, you know, like a horror movie, but it is a horror movie. It's like a slasher. And these are people that want to be Christians, but, you know, or their parents might send them, as like Christian parents might send their children to be like to these camps where, what do they call it? I forget what they call it. It's like it's like a sex, you know, reformation where they train you to not be gay, and they'll shock you. You know, they have like these, they used to literally do this. There's history of this. Well, they're I forget what they call that. Electric shock, some shit. I forgot. The G and ICGJC stands for gay. And is Charles the same troll or no? I believe so, Reno. It's very interesting that he's still on here, man. Because it's like, that's how people act when they get defeated, you know, and they don't want to admit to themselves. Like, when I was in the ICGJC, I had to admit to myself, like, damn, yo, I just got defeated. You know, I lost a battle, but there's still a war going on. You know, so you might lose some battles along the way. That's fine. So I was defeated, but so I had to make changes. So I made my changes. I came, you know, to where I'm at now. So that's what this person can't do. It's like, you gotta make the appropriate changes in order to continue your life without being so angry and confused, and you have to lash out to somebody like me who reminds you of how you should be. That's what you're mad about. You're mad about the fact that you want to be, you know what's right, but there's something holding you back because of your belief and your fear. Maybe you know, since you're a very emotional person, you might fear the repercussions of living the life that you want to live, and the one that feels more natural to you, which is that of a gay man. So you're trying to find a way to reconcile homosexuality with your belief. And if you are a Hebrew Israelite, I don't know how you're ever going to be able to do that. That doesn't make sense. Christians can do that. A Hebrew Israelite, how do you reconcile the fact that you're living a lifestyle that your God hates? So imagine a person that believes in a God that hates them, and they're scared, you know, they're going through it mentally for sure. So yeah, welcome everybody that's on. Subscribe to San Miguel TV. I do live stream pretty regularly, and give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. You could comment, let me know where you're from. I know we got New York in the house, we got Philly in the house, you know, we got people from a few different parts. We got OKC in the house. So yeah, man, Oklahoma City Thunder. That twang, I recognize things. Do you know how the internet works? No, tell me. How does the internet work? That's crazy though. You can't train people. This is Illuminati. He says, you can't train people not to be gay. Just like you can't convince me that a forged Jewish mythology is a true religion. Well said. Well said. Conversion therapy. I didn't catch that earlier. That's conversion therapy. Thank you, A. Chivy, or Chivy. I appreciate you. And you said it right. How did I miss that comment? Good looking out. Conversion therapy. That's like they try to convert you to be straight, you know, because these people there's something in them that they can't change it. Brooklyn Outlaw will confirm that there was a time in the ICGJC when we were on Lancaster, right? Remember we had that little sanctuary on Lancaster and what was it, between Weingard and OBT. There were these two brothers. They joined inside the lines. It was good. These two brothers joined the cult in Orlando, and I didn't know it at the time, but I should have known, especially with one dude. It took about a month for me to get it. I was like, okay. You know, they were gay, and they joined, and they were partners, but they joined the ICGJC. and they joined the academy. They were wearing the BDUs, all of that. I didn't know because they hid it very well. Like there was one dude, whoever the woman was in that relationship, which was the darker. You remember the darker dude? I can tell by the way that he walked, and when it came to physical, like sports or the workout, he was not hanging with us, man. You know, and Mawaf Kashaw would be at the head of the damn line running. I remember the Fast Brothers. Makwataza Waaya, I think his name was, professional. That's my dude. He was fast as hell. I would catch up, but I wasn't catching up to them cats. They got that sub-Saharan, fast twitch muscle fibers. They were flaming moes. And I'm not talking about the drink from The Simpsons. Abrahamic. Let me see what you said. Let's see here. Okay, inside the lines. Yeah, I missed your comment. My bad. It says real Christians don't support a gay lifestyle. If you claim to be a Christian and gay, you're not a Christian. I would agree with that. You know, those two things can't exist at the same time because of the fact that your belief in Christianity is based on the Bible, which says in whatever the scripture is. I've even forgotten. I know what it says. There's many scriptures. Was it Leviticus 21, Leviticus 17, Deuteronomy 19, I believe. There shall be no sodomites. The people of God, man, the children of Israel, the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, there shall be no sodomites. Sodomy is even an extra charge. Like, I don't know if you guys caught this, but I posted a short in the Bronx. There was a damn scumbag. Wow, just a short. If there was a death penalty in New York, this guy would get it. He's lucky there's no death penalty in New York. He deserves it. Yeah, I believe in the death penalty. This dude choked a woman out, a 45-year-old mother and wife that was working, going to work, I think, at 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. It was still dark. This dude comes up behind her with a belt, chokes her out until she passes out, drags her in between two cars, and violates her. And she didn't want to report it immediately. She was so traumatized, but she went to the hospital and she was like all scared, and she didn't want to tell her husband, she didn't want to say shit because she, that's like crazy. Wow. So the video comes out first, like a few days ago. She survived and everything, but she's going to be traumatized. This cat, they catch him. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers. They catch this motherfucker. I believe they caught him on Mother's Day. I'm not sure. It might have been yesterday. No, I believe it was like after midnight. I remember seeing it when I woke up in the morning, and it was just posted like a few hours. I'm not sure. Could have been last night they got him. But they got the dude. I forget his name. Is Kawan something. I think. Something with a K. Bro, that deserves a death penalty right there, man. So go ahead and watch that. But yeah, getting back to this whole thing, man, with the, if you trying to be one thing, you're Christian or Israelite, that's what you got to stand for. And you might have been deceived mentally about what you believe or what you think is true about God, and all this stuff might entice you, the 12 tribes sign, polygyny, whatever it might be. Because polygyny is a form of polygamy. It's only one that men can have more than one, but this cat wants men and women, I think. I don't know. And the red flag ultimately with this homosexual ICGJC follower, after he clicked the link or whatever, and I just straight up ghosted him. I was like, yeah, this is a link to the live. He clicked the link. Stupid. Then he called me like 45 times, and I'm asleep. I'm like, it's like 10 o'clock. I'm out like a light. And when I wake up, I see everything, and he starts talking to me. He's sending me homosexual photos and gifs of men hugging. He starts talking to me and calling me baby, and saying that he doesn't follow me. He follows Tazadak, or he doesn't follow Tazadake. He follows San Miguel. I was like, all right, this is it right here. This guy is never coming on the live. He's a troll. He's trying to get attention. He's trying to push buttons and get a reaction. I don't know, man. I be hearing a woman in the background. I don't know if that's his wife, who's down with this whole thing, or his sister, or whatever. I mean, this guy's just a complete liar. He has his own business, yet he can't come on the live because he's working. You're breaking all types of rules. You coming on my live, rule that number one that they're talking about right now. Don't watch Antichrist videos. You know? They're telling you that more than they're telling you don't be a homosexual. They're not even telling you don't be a homosexual. They're saying, listen, just don't go on San Miguel TV's channel. Like, shouldn't you be talking about things that are more important than some dude that you claim is a nobody? Like, obviously, they think I'm somebody if they're worried about what I'm doing, because my videos are logically tearing them apart. And I'm addressing things that can be verified. I'm not just making accusations and claims. I'm showing receipts with everything. It's right there for you to see, man. Appreciate y'all, man. You know, I want to tell this story because it's just, and this thing needs to be turned into content, you know. Just to shame the ICGJC even more, because I feel like the last video I did on the ICGJC, which is Something's Wrong, it's called Something is Wrong in the ICGJC. There's something wrong in here. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Are they sending these people out? If so, this person is acting like a gay person, and maybe he's working with the Antichrist unit. Dude is working with the Antichrist unit and trying to act like he's gay? What is happening with the ICGJC? Or do you actually have believers that are gay that you know, they don't know what to do right now with their life? And you know, like, I knew this guy was a troll, but I wanted to get him live, man. And then I was like, once he exposed himself and started calling me baby in the text messages, I was like, oh, okay. I deleted the whole app. Yo, give it a thumbs up, man. What's good, Soldier 144? ICGJC can never rebuild as long as channels like this exist. Yes, sir. Support San Miguel TV any way you can. If you could just give me a like, that's supporting. Commenting on here, that's supporting. Supporting me, that's supporting. Yeah, man. I want to become a regular content creator. Yeah, I got that. I'm going to get that stabilizer. And I got to get a microphone, right, Soldier? Got to get a mic, and I got to set up. You know, I got 3 kids, man. I got no space as it is. But I could get a portable mic, you know, something that doesn't have to be such a crazy setup. I always like the living room where my TV's in the background, but there's always commotion and noise in my house. So I go in the room, you know? But I really enjoy the walk-in talks. I mean, I'm going to do that regardless. I know people aren't up that early in the morning, but yo, I be getting up early now. I feel like just smelling that fresh air, man, going for these walks before the sun comes out, before summer comes. Because once summer comes, yo, the morning temperatures are like 80 sometimes. It was a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be this morning because it rained like the day before. It came down so hard, I thought it was like Noah's Ark time or something, man. I was about to tell my son to help me build a damn ark because we might not make it through. We're already below sea level out here in Orlando, you know, in Florida, pretty much. The further south you go, the lower below, you know, sea level you're gonna be. So when it rains out here, it always floods, you know, like there's always just, you know, the streets flood and shit. If you're walking, and I gotta be careful because if I'm walking along the road and a car drives by and they're gonna catch me on the live getting splashed with damn street puddles, water and shit. Because it be like that, I'm telling you, it bees like that sometimes. Out here is a different world. This ain't the Bronx, this ain't Queens, this ain't New York City or Philly or, you know, or a city, a real city area that's built up like a metropolis, you know, just a concrete jungle. This is still the regular natural jungle and shit, you know, not a jungle, but the wildlife in Florida. What do you see all the time? Amphibians, reptiles, you know, The birds are beautiful out here. You get a good, you know, because the birds fly south in the winter, so you might get birds from all over. But, you know, I appreciate all that stuff. I don't have to be in the ICGJC to appreciate beauty and to understand logic, to have confidence in myself. Like, I feel sorry for a person because, I mean, you can build that confidence back up. You just have to revolve your life around something that's real and that's important. Your kids, you know, what you do, whatever it may be. You might not really have that much passion for your job, but maybe when you come home after work, you find something that's you find passion in, and it could be reading the Bible, getting closer to your God and what you believe God is, learning more. All that shit's important, man. You know, if you don't have any kids, you're not married, you're single, you still have something to live for. Like, you know, because I jump to that because that's my life. You know, I jump to the kids because that changes children change a person's life. This dude seemed like a young ICGJC follower that probably just started. I don't know. Who knows, man? Actually, I don't know how old he is. He might be a little older than I assumed, but this guy's not truthful about anything, so I wouldn't know what to believe if he told me anyways, because his credibility is gone. Now I'm not having you on my live. You're gonna try to, you know, who knows what he's gonna do? This is like a joke to him or something. But everybody's laughing at him. I know I was. That's how it is in the ICGJC, man. They be laughing at people that leave, and it's so crazy that their reality is completely backwards in every way. And like I said in the on the video that I put out not too long ago, how come we have the same information and you come to a completely different conclusion? Not even something like, yeah, I agree with this, but not this, and disagree with this. No, it's you're the devil and everything you say is a lie and everything we say is the truth. It's like, yo, that's not reality. That's not how life works. Come on now, man. You trying to trick me that everything you say is true? No rational person would say that. Everything I say is the truth. That's you sound crazy. You know, especially when you're dealing with religion. You know, like you might believe in something that's wrong. So a rational, logical person is not going to talk like that, because how many times in your life have you believed in something that you thought was true, come to find out months, years, decades later that you were wrong? Or you just didn't know, you were not as informed. You see, this is why San Miguel TV does what it does, the channel. This is how it operates. It's here to inform you and give you a wide picture, the whole picture. As a person that once believed, when I was in there, I'll give you that picture, because they're going to give you that. But they're not going to give you a real description of what's happening with that place. Regardless of, the truth about God or the truth about the scripture, which I could go into that too. You know, I do that. I mean, I do go into the scriptures. The Antichrist breakdown. Come on. How can you be a plural form of a word, Antichrist, and the singular form? How can you be both? How can two things that are contrary to each other exist at the same time? That's like the essence of this nigga. He's a homosexual who believes in the ICGJC. How can two things contrary that are directly opposed exist at the same time? This is not like... That's why you need to follow logic and not men. That's why you need to follow truth, whatever, you know, as much as you can get, because some things are going to be unknown, maybe for the rest of your life. You might not know little details about God. I mean, even the Bible tells you, my thoughts are not your thoughts. So people be out here talking like they know God and they know what God wants, especially when they make specific prophecies or predictions. They talk like this, and it's like even your own belief, your own manual, what you claim to believe in, speaks against how you're thinking and how you're talking. It's a big hustle, A Sharp. Much love to A Sharp. You don't even know. Modern religion, the biggest mind bleep ever created. Oh yeah, y'all gotta watch certain words because they'll put off your entire comment as a hidden comment if you use the word. I think I can say it, but I don't want to say it too much. Of course, you already know the the CV thing. And then there's like racial stuff, curses. They'll completely put your like they'll ghost your comment. And the same thing with my videos. If I put race, I noticed that I'm not gonna do that anymore. If I put race, even the word like morte, postmortem, the unalive. If you say unalive, you can say unalive. That's what people have been saying now. He got unalived instead of saying he is or he, D, You can't say it. You can't type it out. You can't even put an asterisk and take out the vowels and put the word. You can't even do that. You have to use a whole entire different word now. So now there's code words going around for how you title your video and all of that. And unalive is one of the code words for muerte. So you got to be, just so you know, I don't care. It's not gonna, I don't care what y'all do. I'm just saying, if you want your comment to be seen, if you put certain words, even if you put AZZ instead of, it'll still, boop, YouTubers, man, they on their shit. They don't fuck around. And they find copyrights, even if I keep it in my video for less than 3 seconds sometimes. I'll have like a 3-second video that I took from something else. Because I'll put it in for a second and it'll be good. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Now I can't, I gotta be very careful. And that doesn't mean my video is not gonna be viewable. It just might not get suggested. I definitely won't be able to monetize it to the fullest. They'll fuck with all that shit, cause like with the DNA shit, like an idiot, I put Seinfeld in the beginning. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. And then now I can't monetize it. So, but I'll do another DNA video. I'm gonna put it in a short because there's a lot of interest there's a lot of interest for Dominicans DNA testing. I didn't really. I mean, I noticed this some years ago that it was kind of like interesting, and I was like, yeah, I mean, it's not just because I'm Dominican that it's interesting. I think a lot of people look at Dominicans as, I mean, it's true. Dominicans are the blackest Hispanics. We have the highest percentage of blacks, African Americans, in our population because of the Haitians. So that's how we're different from Mexicans. Even in the Caribbean, that's how we're different from Cubans and Puerto Ricans. But that doesn't mean that all Dominicans are black. And how much DNA of black do you have to have in you to be considered black? See, that's all these terms are just thrown around there, and that's actually a racist rule. This is the ICGJC is following an old racist law called the one-drop rule, which means that if you had just a little bit of black in you, you'd be considered black full just because you got a little bit of that. Kind of like it's like stains you. That's how they used to think about it. So it's called the one-drop rule, because people would tell, I've had people tell me, in the cult, definitely they would tell me, yo, you're black, bro, you're black. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm black. Okay, yeah, like Jesus Christ is black. Like black Americans are lying to Hispanics and making them think that they're black. And then there's black Dominicans that they don't think that they're black. So this shit could go either way. But what happened to me and what happened to other Hispanics that was in the ICGJC, some of these cats, they leave the Hebrew Israelite groups, Hispanics, and they still talking like they're black. And they'll say, oh, we're black. It's basically, we're black. Like, no. The majority of DNA in Dominican Republic, even though we're the blackest Hispanic ethnicity or ethnic group in Latin America, definitely in the Caribbean. Well, Caribbean has more African DNA than any, outside of that, like Mexico, South and Central America. But even amongst all of them, Dominicans have more a percentage of black. It's like 40 overall. But there's that's all using the mix too, because there's a mixed group that's the highest percentage of people. The mixed race people is the highest percentage in Dominican Republic. In the United States, mixed race is only like 9% or 7%, something like that. So Mino Black, yeah, the Mino Black shit. Godfrey was talking about that with Vlad, I believe. Was it? No, I don't know who it was with, but you know Godfrey. He's a great impressionist, but he's not talking right. He's on that woke shit. That's that woke shit. They say, yo, you're black, and it's like, you're not black, bro. Like, that's why I asked that one dude on the live stream that I did. It was called Swinging Swords with a Hebrew Israelite, or with Hebrew Israelites, because I had a dude in the comment section at the end going at it with me about the 10 tribes. He was saying, you know, that pretty much Mexicans are black because there are Afro-Mexicans, therefore Mexicans are black. That's a crazy ass fucking way to think. It's the same thing like saying there are, I don't know, you can't figure this, like Brooklyn Outlaw always says, bro, you try to make sense of what doesn't make sense. Let me not try to do that, because it doesn't make sense, bro. It's just, I'm not just black. You know what I mean? Stop. You see what I love how that shit is like, that's like, you know, The Office kind of made that a little joke. Like, that's what she said. You know, like any little thing that could be turned into a sexual innuendo just gets turned into it. And then Cameron and Mace, bro, I'm really proud of what they did. I'm glad they got back together, and they created a fucking show about sports, which is perfect because they used to play basketball together in Harlem. You know, the Rucker. They used to be in the same league and team and all of that. They were balling out, man. Cameron could ball and Mace could ball. Anyways, so they did a show, which I think they were the last people to interview O.J. Simpson. They had O.J. on there a few times, but I believe they were the last people to interview O.J. Simpson before he died. The Juice, bro. Another one. Pause. You see, you can't have that mind state because everything's gonna be a pause. Oh man, innuendos. Ben, vamos Gomez. It is what it is. All right, Warriors. There you go. There's a guy. That's the real profile right there. So this is a gay ICGJC supporter. Right there, Warriors. Now, see, you won't show your face. That's why you won't come on the live. You don't have to show your face to come on the live. You know, but we're gonna hear your voice, and we're gonna hear how you sound, and how you sound. I'll let the people decide. But I know I didn't record you, so relax. You know, I definitely got the screenshots, or I have the, what do you call it? Yeah, I got some screenshots, but you were saying one thing and doing another thing, man. I can't trust a person like that, bro. They can't go by what they say. If you say you want to come on my live, you should have came on my live. But you are what your name is, and your name is Trolls. That's your real name. But it is what it is. I bet he loves Five Guys. Yep. He's the type of guy that'll follow you and shit. I gotta start watching my back. Stop doing these lives. He's the type of guy that you catch him, you know, in the corner and shit, looking at you like this. And then a truck goes by, and when the truck passes, the dude's gone. That's who he is. He's that type of stalker. We had a deal. I'm not a troll. Yes, you are a troll, Warriors. Stop lying. This cat is so crazy, bro. Stop acting like you're not Charles. Stop acting like you weren't already on here, like you just came on. We had a deal. Shut up. We had no deal, bro. You got a deal. You got to deal with not fucking coming on my live somehow, man. Why don't you go contact the ICGJC and ask them, is homosexuality permitted? And also ask them what up with the H1N1 prophecy. That prediction, you know, I'm going to keep pushing that one. And I'm going to also keep mentioning the false prophecy of 2020. April 17, 2020 was supposed to be the second Exodus. There were screenshots that I posted up. You know, you want to talk about things that you're not informed about. You're not even informed about the false prophecies. It's like you don't want to have to, process that mentally. So you don't entertain it because it's going to be hard on you mentally. And that's what it is. But yeah, this is the gay ICGJC believer, a gay Hebrew Israelites. There's gay Hebrew Israelites out here. What's this cat's name? With he's always in the streets in Times Square. Zabak. Zabak supposedly is in the closet too. Maybe you should holler at Zabak, warriors. But I don't know, man. There be a lot of trolls. You can't just take people's word. Who knows? Zabak was probably out there preaching to the, to the homosexuals or to the wind, whatever. Nah, you're good. You had the opportunity and you still won't come on. You see, he's saying, bring me on live. And if I bring him on, or if I give him the link, which there's no way I could do it. I already started this live and I can't bring anybody on. So you got to deal with it. But even if I sent him the link, he wouldn't come on. There are a number of gay BHI on the Clubhouse app. Oh yeah? Yo, I don't like that Clubhouse app. Like, I tried it out and I was like, nah, I don't like this setup. I don't like the way it's set up. But yeah, that's people that there's gonna be tons of people that are gonna, even more now, as this Hebrew Israelite belief and community grows. And now you're gonna have people that are born. You're gonna have more people in the near future than that are gonna have kids. There's gonna be more kids being born into these groups, now than there were back in the 90s and the 80s, because you have more groups now, you have more followers, so you're gonna have more babies. And so the thing about like Orlando is that pretty much all the adults in Orlando, in the group that I was in, the ICGJC Orlando, all of the adults came in later on in their life. They weren't born in there, is what I mean. Yo, Reno, somebody said, and I don't know if this guy's connected to this, because it's strange how I had LGBT Hebrew Israelite. That's a name of a user. That's a YouTube user who's been on Vocab Malone's live. I think he might be a troll too. I'm not sure. Just everything about him, not everything, but some things, he comes off like a troll. So now, and then I get this cat who's on my live and he comments. But that could just be two gay people. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same person. But that dude, his name is LGBT Hebrew Israelite, right? That's another dude. It's a good topic to get into. So, yeah, I don't know. He doesn't really sound like that guy, because I've heard both of them talk. So I have the video, the live where the DNA results that I did. Go listen to the end of my DNA video, and there's a guy named LGBT Hebrew Israelite who was claiming that Zabak was on Hollywood Boulevard, or what was it? That street in Hollywood, that's like West Hollywood. And that Zabak was out there, and that dude, so that dude admits to being gay or LGBT, whatever. He fucks with men. That dude also, I guess, believes that he's an Israelite, but he sounded conflicted. So that's what kind of reminds me about this guy, is that, because how can you be both? That's not gonna last long. I don't think so, man. How long can you struggle with that in your mind? Either you're gonna keep struggling with it, or you're just gonna just forget about it and just be gay. I don't know, man. It's an interesting topic. Hey, Ms. Baker. Makes me think of the following with Joe Carroll. A bunch of weirdos. Oh, I gotta look that one up. Somebody look that up. Remind me about that if I forget. Cause what is that essentially, Ms. Baker? So they accept homosexuals? Because there's Christians that definitely. I've never heard of Hebrew Israelites accepting homosexuality, but I guess they could do it. I don't know. Because there's some Christians that say the law's done away with and homosexuality is okay now. Even though in Romans chapter 1, it tells you straight up. If you don't want to deal with the Old Testament, we can still go to Romans chapter 1, and it includes the women. It says that women, even the women. So I know these scriptures, man. So it probably gets to these people's heads. It has to. Or you're gonna have to do selective thinking. So it still can be done, I guess. But that's a topic that they constantly get on, man. So if you're up there on post and your speaker is talking about homosexuality and you're sitting there, you know, standing there listening to this, you out there, people be out there fronting. That's crazy. For what? Now, if you grew up, what I was getting at earlier, if you grew up in this shit, you were born, there's gonna be homosexuals like this, and it's gonna be harder because their family, they're all Israelites. Their parents are Israelites, most likely. They're gonna have brothers and sisters if they're an Israelite and grew up and was born one. It's like they're gonna have brothers and sisters. They always got like minimum 5 kids. Average is like 7 kids per Israelite family out here. You know, I don't know, but there's a lot. Now, that's going to be harder for you to leave that community because you're not just leaving the community if you leave the community. You're leaving your family. That's not a thing. That's not, nobody had to really deal with that. I had to kind of deal with that with my cousin, but, you know, and I know with your sibling, but then there's people that come in there with no family, and then when they leave, they go right back to their family, and everything just continues on as if it was all normal, maybe, you know, for the most part. But it's not going to be as hard as you were born in the cult and now you're gay and you can't change that, because you can't change that, man. Like, that's like more than 90%, 95% of the people that are homosexuals, gay, lesbian, or whatever, that's how they are. It's natural. It's not because they were molested. That could happen if you were molested and you were turned out. There could be people also that they want to follow the crowd and seem cool, and they just, I don't know. It'd be, you know, they have a gay friend and shit, and now their gay friend starts pushing up on them, and they don't know, they don't want to say no, and just like, I just went with it. Like, are you gay? What kind of shit is this? But I don't know, man. There's a lot of gay friendly things going on, so I'm not surprised that the Hebrew Israelite community, at least a small part of it, might start becoming gay friendly. I don't know. Oh man, I'm a real one, he said. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hear you talking, but then I hear you talking. I see what you're saying, but then I hear what you're saying and how you're saying it. And something's missing. Something is amiss in the ICGJC. Something is wrong. Put an emphasis on that G. My G. All right, man. I'm missing comments. All right. So Soldier 144. The whole doctrine of the BHIs is carnal and lustful. All their desires are to be fulfilled on earth for 1,000 years in the flesh. Yeah. You heard Arya back in 1992 in November, that video I posted? He said, you white women, you're going to be bed wenches. What's that? Come on. So that's just a comment to Soldier 144. I asked, so Tuvia or Tobias, I asked the BHI to explain that if all YouTube people are apparently all white people, see how you got to spell it white? They catching on to that too, by the way. So if you put a comment, like alive is fine. They can't catch it right away. It's you know, they don't show that later anyways, unless you're on, I think, a laptop or something. But what you call it? Yeah, I was reading that wrong. Because YT for me is YouTube. But anyway, I asked the BHI to explain that if all white people are apparently Edomites, how come they don't all share the same genetic marker? Right, exactly. That's perfect. And got kicked immediately. Yeah, you got kicked out. I was saying, well, let me keep reading this. Doesn't Gay Thompson play for the Booty Warriors? I don't know who that is. Booty Warriors. I went on live. Come on, bro. I will get on live. You won't get on. Even if you get on, I don't want you to get on. I don't believe that you're gonna get on though. That's the thing. And you can't convince me otherwise. I'm convinced what you are. Yeah, that's the troll right there. He's not just a troll. He's one of those trolls that come with a diamond in his belly. That's the kind of troll that cat is. He's not a regular troll. He's a gay troll. So he's a troll that comes with the. Remember them trolls? I put it in the thumbnail. It comes with a diamond for a belly button, and he wants you to rub that shit. You're not coming on my shit, bro. Beat it. It was a TV show. Okay. Let me get on. Okay, so he's still asking. So Reno says, I was tuned in when he was on vocab. Right. That's the dude. I don't know if this is him. It didn't sound like him. This guy is from OKC. The other guy was claiming to be from Cali, but there's a lot of people that come from Cali to OKC or vice versa. That'd be a thing. Ms. Baker says, makes me think, yeah, I already read that. Soldier, I'm going back in the comments. I missed a lot. So if y'all commenting right now, give me a second. So I totally believe some of them dudes was in line for Diddy-like activities. Tazadakia was probably, who knows, man. I'm telling you, man, these cats are liable to do a lot of wild shit that you would never believe, That's a nice bird right there. Sorry, man, I'm just fascinated by animals and shit. I've been putting them things up, I've been putting some animals up. I'm gonna get more animal content, I'm Mig Nye, the animal guy. Yo, these ravens are brave. He's smelling something. Anyways, a crow. Watch my back. These cats. Nah, they ain't gonna mess with me. They know better. So, all right, let me get back to these comments. Warriors. He says your voice is so annoying, but he's on here. Nah, this dude's voice was like, wow, bro, you sound like you wear your fucking shirt like a bandana around your belly button so they could see your fucking diamond, the diamond in the rough. Treasure troll. Treasure troll. Oh, you chirping. That's my dude right there. He's like, what up? I think he's laughing with us. But yeah, man, Warriors, we're not laughing with you right now. The birds are laughing at you, and I'm laughing at everybody's laughing at you. Like that Big Pun song. My brother used to love that song. I used to be like, why you like this song? This song's so weird. I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you now. You told me you was an Israelite. OMG. Yo, this shit is so hilarious, man. So funny, bro. Ladies and gentlemen. Because there's only two sexes, I'm sorry. There's only two genders. I'll say it. Yo, Tazi is questionable at this point. What did he do for that money? Yo, I don't know, man. He probably did what Gwyneth Paltrow did with Harvey Weinstein. Or he probably did what these cats was doing for Diddy. Who knows, man? I know Mace found the Lord. Mace said, I need God after Diddy. After Diddy. That should be the name of the documentary I do on P. Diddy and shit. After Diddy. It was just, I follow this guy named Nate the Lawyer. He's great, man. He's one of my best YouTubers. Everything is receipts. And he's a lawyer. He gets documents. He knows where to go. Which is what I like to read, man. I don't want to take people's word for things. I want to go to the actual documents, the legal documents especially when we're talking about something like a court case or a crime, you know, whether it's a felony or a misdemeanor. You can look these things up. But yeah, so Nate the lawyer pretty much put out a video with all the details regarding the Sean Combs case and how it was that one dude named, his name is Little Rod. Pause on that one. His name is Lil Rod. This cat was doing all types of stuff just to hang with Diddy and be on the payroll. And there's a picture of him with Cuba Gooding Jr. looking a little too friendly. Cuba Gooding Jr. was not only named, there's those photos that he provided. He provided photos of Stevie J sleeping with a man. Stevie J was laying down with a dude and hugging up on him. And they were like butt naked or some shit. I think they were wearing I don't know, some weird shit. And that was in Diddy's home. And then there's accusations of Usher. It didn't even mention him by name. It said an R&B artist who performed at the Super Bowl. Usher used to live with Puff Daddy, man. And his mom even came out and said some things. Usher's mom. This shit goes deep, brother, what they do for money. Well, for the love of money. Then you got Meek Mills. Holy crap, Meek Mills. Yo, this cat don't even know how to spell Miguel, yo. It's crazy. You know what Miguel means in Hebrew? Either way, you call me, you know, either by my right name or by something really good. I appreciate it. You don't know what Miguel means in Hebrew. Why are you ignoring my comment? I just read your comments. What are you talking about, son? I'm a troll him. Yo, what are you talking about, son? I just read your comments, son. Okay, warrior, you are weird now. No, he can't follow you. Yo, it's weird, bro. This is weird. Yeah, you're not coming on. Stephen Tracy says 7. I don't know what that means. 7. I don't know. I've been talking. Said a lot. But yeah, I might do something on that. It's a little interesting. But yeah, it was Meek Mill, Stevie J, Cuba Gooding Jr., Usher, and yeah, I think that's about it. But it doesn't name Meek Mill. It says Philly rapper, a rapper from Philly. And there's a lot of photos of Meek Mill chilling with Puffy. There's a photo where Meek Mill and Puffy are wearing the same thing, and they're with a midget. You got a dwarf in the middle, in between them, Wee Man or whatever. And then there's an audio that came out that's just a lot of crazy things going on in that audio. Damn, I'm gonna need these little kids to put on some shoes, man. I'm gonna need these little kids to not walk in front of my live and to not make noise in front of my live. I'm recording something. I'm recording something right now. Baby's kid. Oh, nah, you can't make noise here. I said you can't make noise here. You can walk by, that's fine.
What happened?
I'm doing a live and I don't want to hear yelling and screaming. You got to put on some shoes, yo. You can't walk out here barefoot. I'm just giving y'all, you know, some good advice. You might cut your feet. But yeah, anyways, we on a live. That was a little distracting there. It's just 3 kids walking by. No supervisor. You know, one of them is barefoot, the other one's crying. Damn, son. Where the parents at? That's not cool. Anyways, so we got, I wish I was there. I would have told you to shut up. Yeah, I know. But when we was in the text message, you was talking about, you know, doing something else with me. You were talking about some real weird shit, and I have all the receipts of you saying, calling me baby. This dude was calling me baby in the text. That's when I was like, oh yeah, I'm deleting this app now. So You know, if you're gay, why are you trying to like make it seem like I'm gay and that's like a takedown for you? But you're gay. If being gay is bad, then you're bad. You're not good. So thank you for giving us some good entertainment today, man. I've been going on for 75 minutes. So I'll go to the 90-minute mark. We got 15 more minutes on here. Warriors, I sent you the link just now. All right? You're going to come on. I give you 15 minutes, you know, or less, depending on how long you take. Yeah. I sent it like this.